Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am doing another video on a super flat world, as you can tell. If you see my background there, you can see some chests and iron golems. As you can tell, if you've watched other YouTubers, you know what this video is. It's a mod review, a Minecraft mod review. And today this mod is going to be called More Swords. It just adds a bunch of new swords. They all have different effects and enchantments. There's much more enchantments that I will cover in another video. Today I probably won't be covering all the swords. I'll try to fit in as many as I can. But I definitely won't be covering the enchantments. The enchantments I might cover in another video later on. Just comment in the comment section down below if you want another video on this mod, if you want me to showcase the enchantments. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first sword I'm showing today is the Master Sword. As you can tell, it takes a variety of ores and a stick to craft. It does 1 less damage than Diamond Sword, which does 6+6 attack damage. But I've not tried a single one of these swords out, so I'm actually pretty anxious to see what they do. Alright, so let's test this one out. That one did 7 damage. If you look at the top left, it shows their health. Wow, this actually, it's doing 7 damage. This is a pretty good sword. I would take it. Especially since it doesn't take diamonds. So like if you're just caving and you come out with no diamonds, you could just take your ores and make the sword. So the next sword we have is the Oculus Blade. It takes obsidian and water and a stick to make. It has 5 attack damage. I think that should be a little bit more buffed up because it takes 2 obsidian. To get 2 obsidian, you need an obsidian pickaxe, which means you need 3 diamonds. So unless this has like an ability, I wouldn't craft it because if you have 3 diamonds, you can craft a diamond sword. So yeah, this does 6 damage. So let's see. Nope. So yeah, I honestly wouldn't craft this because it takes 3 diamonds to make the obsidian, to mine the obsidian. And you can just make a diamond sword with those 3 diamonds. So yeah, on to the next sword. Alright, so the next sword we have is the Aether's Guard. It has 7 attack damage and it looks pretty expensive. 2 diamonds, 2 glowstone, 2 irons, 2 feathers, and 1 stick. I think this might have an ability because it has a cool name, cool texture. I actually really like this texture. And yeah, it has 7 attack damage, same damage as a diamond sword. It has no abilities. I think the abilities you might need the enchantments for. But yeah, let's move on to the next sword and see if that has an ability. So this next sword is called the Witherbane. All nether materials. You have to kill a wither in order to get this. You need 3 soul sand, 2 quartz, just common nether materials. And this does 6 damage. I think these swords need a little bit more buffing. Because to kill a wither, that's pretty hard. So, because withers are pretty hard to kill. But the next sword is called the Adium Arc. It takes bedrock and does max damage. So I'm pretty sure this sword can only be spawned in from creative. Unless you're on a multiplayer server. Yeah, because if you're on a multiplayer server, they might give you like a drop in a drop party. They give you some bedrock. And so yeah, that sword is the most OP, obviously. But the next sword is the Molten Edge. I think this should set people on fire. It takes obsidian, lava, has 5. So if this sets, no, it doesn't. Yeah, this is really weird. I'm gonna see. Yeah, I think these swords need some buffing, but maybe it's the enchantments, because there are some enchantments. Yeah, see, Blaze, that might have do it. So, I think there's 1 enchantment meant for each sword. Let's just try the next sword. So the next sword is the Lapis Sword. It has 4 attack damage, takes 19 lapis to make, and it does 5 damage. I really think these swords need some buffs, because this sword, you have to get 2 buckets of lava, which is 6 iron, 2 lava, 3 diamonds, 2 obsidian, diamonds I said there for the diamonds for the obsidian. And yeah, the next sword is called the Infinity Sword. I actually really like this texture. Cool texture. It looks like a rapier from Tinker's Construct, if you've ever made one of those. It's really cool, and it has same attack damage as a diamond sword, just takes tons of iron. So I probably will, because right now what I'm seeing is that the abilities take the enchantments. So I probably will do the enchantments. I might do some after this if I have time, but I'm just gonna try to get through all these swords. So the next sword is the glass sword. Takes 2 glass panes and a stick. It does 5 attack damage, which is actually pretty good because glass panes are pretty cheap to make. So yeah, no abilities. Again, what a surprise. So the next sword is the blaze sword. This only does 5 attack damage. You need a blaze rod instead of a stick. As you can see, there are 2 iron and 1 gold. It's not that costly except for blaze rod. And yeah, let's see if we can kill this guy. No effects. Alright, so yeah, I'll probably do the remaining time on this video on the enchantments. So this sword is pretty costly. It takes 2 obsidian, 2 redstone, called the blood sword. I like, if you look down, see the name is red. I like that. That's pretty cool. It does 6 attack damage. Yep. And abilities. Shocker. This next one you have to kill, I would say about 2 or 3 skeletons, and it's made out of bones, but you only get 3 attack damage, so it's pretty low. It's not that costly though. It's a good starter sword, and I would actually make that sword. Wait, here, I'm gonna see how much a regular wood sword. Never mind, a wood sword does more damage than this sword, which really shocks me. This next sword here, I didn't find the crafting recipe on the forums. Maybe you guys could comment it in the comment section down below and tell me the recipe, and I could probably post it in the next video when I do the enchantments. Yeah, so this is the Draconic Blade. It's pretty good. It has 7 attack damage, same as a diamond sword. And yeah, actually I probably should be looking at the durabilities of these. I'll actually go back at the end and go through the durabilities. So this next sword takes 4 diamonds, 2 eye of enders, and has 8 attack damage. And if you guys know how much attack damage a diamond sword does, it's 2. So this does more attack damage than a diamond sword. The first sword I've seen that does that. And yeah, no abilities. So from what I've seen, all of the swords, all of them, have no abilities. I'm pretty sure you need enchantments, because I saw a picture on the forums for this mod that showed a zombie on fire once he hit them with a sword, so I think you might need enchantments. So I went ahead and took the rest of the swords, and I'm just gonna, not all of the rest, but I'm gonna be showing the durabilities of these swords. And yeah, so the first one, if you look at the bottom left corner, you can see the durability. And this first one, I believe, took some iron and some lapis to create, and some gold. And it has 1,451 damage. 1,451 durability. So I'm gonna check the durability on this diamond sword, and this has 1,562. Alright, so this next sword, I thought this one was pretty costly. It was the one that took water and obsidian to make. And this one only has 451. The Aether's Guard, though, as I said, was actually really costly. 2 diamonds, 2 iron, 2 feathers, 2 glowstone, and a stick. Has more durability than a regular diamond sword. The Witherbane, now I can see why these are expensive. I mean, they're hard to break. I don't think I'll be able to go through all of the durabilities in this video. I'll probably go through them in the next video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be the end of the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, whatever you do.